All right. Let's.
Approach, my child. The woods
And
can be
choose
so
where your
peaceful
new
this
life
time.
shall begin.
So I think I'm going to do the mood crabs first. The build will not be ready to do anything before level 25 illusion. But then after I get the level 25 illusion, I will be able to do basically any type of content. There are some things to keep in mind with this build that may make it a bit difficult at the beginning. So why did it go into the water? What is this shit? Anyway, let's leave them be. We don't need to fight them. So the build is going to be very strong. It's one of those builds that once it gets off, it's off the charts, kills everything, one shot. And even if it is no one shot, there is always a follow up that you can do with it. But it's subject to the issues, to the problems with snake builds, even more than other snake builds. So it's going to be a very glassy cannon build. What that means is that any mistake really can punish the run and kill it. It's probably by far the most glass cannon build I can do, which is one of the reasons why I like it a lot. It's kind of a challenge to play this specific build in a permanent setting, because if everything goes as expected, great, but the moment I do a mistake, I'm dead. So this also means it's unlikely that we're going to get to the end game, but that's also part of it too, right? Early on I want to collect the silverfish eggs for getting poison. I don't have any alchemy perk, but I'm alchemy. I can use alchemy, and I will use alchemy to do as much damage as possible, even if I don't have any spell to do damage. Eventually we will get destruction, and destruction will be one of the main way to do damage. Hey Tyler. But at the beginning it makes no sense to have to use destruction. The reason is that we don't have the effigy to make destruction quiet, so yeah, can't really use it unless we want to do a lot of noise. The point of the build is to stay hidden all the time, or most of the times. We'll see. It's not easy to be hidden, but we're going to make extensive use of invisibility, and I don't think we need muffle because we have Boetia, so we're going to get 100 muffle very soon. Speaking of, one of the main challenge early on for this build is to get to the point where we are muffled. Boetia does boost muffle, but only... Can I kill this? Yeah. Boetia does buff muffle, but only if I... There is an effigy to this, yes, but yes. So first of all, yes, it reduces the like the trade-off is that it reduces the magnitude of the spell by 50%. So wow, that's bad. So it exists, but you know, you have to deal with the decreased magnitude. And the thing is, we're going to do something a bit different than the usual destruction mage. So we're going to use a new spell, a spell that was introduced few patches ago called Mental Burden. It's not a destruction spell, it's an illusion spell. It works also only on enemies that are not aware of you, but it does damage their skills with your illusion skill. So that's what is going to be used for the build. The spell is particularly strong. I've used it to kill almost anything on the map. Like, it was really strong. So the goal is to go for that. We go Dark Brotherhood, we go Thief Kill. We have the issue of Alain, because Alain has an insane magic resist, which is a problem because illusion is resisted by magic. At least this kind of spell is resisted by magic resist. So that one, I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I think we're just going to try to poison him. Maybe, I don't even know if we can. The Ninja Effigy. It's called the Ninja Effigy. All non-illusion spells are quiet with it, but you have minus 15 magnitude. And it's a really good one. It doesn't work for all the spells. Just remember, some spells will do noise no matter what. Oh, come on. What's this shit? Can I just avoid the one? So you need to be careful with effigy because the what you gonna call the like, for instance, setting a rune does noise. The only thing the effigy does is when you cast it, you don't do noise, but then setting it on the floor does noise. So you need to be like, it doesn't necessarily feel like you're completely quiet. Oh, fuck. You're completely quiet, and that's the reason. I mean, sometimes. But for instance, if you use a standard fireball or a shock spell, it will be quiet. It will be silent. So cast it from a bit farther away from the enemy, and they won't be able to protect you. It's really effective. What is it fighting? What is it fighting? Anyway, so as I was saying, this is going to be mostly illusion. Destruction will come later on in the equation, and it's going to be used mostly for arcane discharge. So we're Altmer. The goal is to get as much magic as possible. It's a very glass cannon build. We're not going to put any point in survivability, and that's part of the thrill of this particular build. Like, it's on purpose, so we can die easily, but we can do an insane amount of damage with arcane discharge, to the point where you can even have magic protection. We still go through a big chunk of damage. We still go through, like, we're talking about maybe not Mirac level of damage, but you know, it's up there. The early game of so this is also a very strong build that like I was saying before, that starts very weak and then has a couple of thresholds of checkpoints that make it very, very strong. Like Once we get invisibility, empowered invisibility, so that we can properly sneak with invisibility, we'll be able to move around the battlefield very effectively. Invisibility has a really long duration, so it's very easy to position yourself. And then we need arcane, what's called arcane, the thing that makes your illusion spell quiet, and then mental burden for the damage. So the reason why we don't go dumber, so full spell power, is because we don't care about the spell power of things like mental burden. I mean, we do care, but it's not that important. The reason why we go with Altberry is because we have a lot of magicka, and then this will make arcane discharge strong. Probably the strongest you can have. I don't think the 20% from the dumber really
when you get to
effective as much as how much magicka we have. And also the and also Altmer has some good benefits, like spells cost less, there is a bit of spell damage, so long range, all things that are really good for this kind of build. So we are Altmer Ritual for more damage. We don't really care about the cost of the spells. We are Altmer, we are always going to cast, to be able to cast spells, and if you're not able to cast a spell, we just go invisible and recharge the magicka. Probably one of the strongest aspects of playing in Altmer is that, let me cast a spell. Spell like magicka recovers even while we are casting, so it's really effective playing Altmer in for this kind of build. And the only thing that really can kill us is if the enemy sees us. It's because we won't put any point in health. We're going to be very fragile, and anything that touches us can kill us. But that's the game. That's the name of the game. It's the most glass cannon build you can make, in my opinion. This one. Okay, so how do we level up early on? Early on, we are super weak. Right now, we don't have any destruction spells, so we don't have a way to damage using our spells. We can use poisons, and that's one way. Hey, Thomas. The Shago build died, by the way. Like, I'm going to try it again, but I died. It got overconfident, and an orc decided to teach me a lesson. Yes, I can. So, this is a Altmer Ritual Boetia. It's a Shadow Arcane Assassin. What it means is that it's a build that uses illusion to stay in the shadow, and then illusion and destruction to do damage. So the idea is to have a sneak character that kills everything through magic. In illusion, there is an apprentice skill that can be used to damage enemies, and it's very effective. That works only when the enemy is not aware of you, called mental burden, and that's going to be the main damaging spell of the build for a while. So we're going to use mostly illusion for most of the game, and then for later, for when we have to deal with bigger targets like dragons, we're going to use Arcane Discharge from Destruction. But that happens later. The thing about illusion is that we're going to be able to rack a ton of insights and greater insights by killing most mid enemies using illusion. There is really no way to sustain the damage of this build once it's online. So main problem right now is getting it online. And in order to get it online, we need to get illusion to level 20, which is not as easy as it sounds. Sorry, 25, which is not as easy as or 30. Let me check. 30, not 25, which is not as easy as it sounds, because we don't have right now a way to do any damage to enemies. Like, we cannot do bandit camps with this build. But if we can get to level 30 in illusion, and I have an idea how to do it, it's a bit boring, but it should work. Then after level 30, we will just we should be able to steamroll any bandit content, no matter what. Why?
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world's gone mad, I say.
So right now we're going to get the insights from the Jarl, then we go to Riften, and we need to be able to reach the
We'll
Thief
pay
gear.
whatever it
That's
takes.
that's the initial thing to do for this build. And I think we're going to make some poison here and try to do the sewer. Believe it or not, that's going to be one of the hardest dungeons this build, for this build.
I know your family's honor is
But after that, like after we get to the Thief's Guild, we should be able to rack some experience and get to 13 illusion. Once we hit 13 illusion, we can do bandits and get illusion to level 60. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the damage we do is scales with the illusion level, illusion skill level. So, yeah.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interrupt? Well,
I
that
have a new
explains why the
modlist
guards let
that
you
we're
in.
going to try now.
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak
just
to you.
Changes the time.
Who's this
Think
then?
very carefully about
So, you were at Helgen. By Ismir,
I see.
Irileth was
It
right.
does work.
What do you say now prevents us? Shall
It
we
changes the
continue
time
to
of
trust
the
in the
game.
strength of
Most
our walls?
immediate danger.
Through shortcuts.
Dragon?
Dragon is lurking in the
We'll view that
mountains.
as a provocation. We
Shoot
should
it
now
up.
we're
I'll
preparing
not
to join
stand idly
Ulfric's
by
side
while
and
the
attack
dragon
him.
burns my hold and the detachments
my
my
river
river
If
was
you'll
at
excuse
once.
me, I'll
That
return
would
to
be
my
best.
duties.
Here.
Nice.
Thank
This mod works well. Okay, so 41 again, all in illusion. That's the main thing where we want to put points.
Come to dragons, of course. Well, when go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Alright. So we need one more point to get apprentice spells, which is where our damaging spell is. Anyway, once the build is online, we are going to do. You'll see it's almost funny to watch how much damage this build does. It's kind of comical. There we go. And we have lingering poison. It's not a strong poison. It's 2 per second. Actually, you know what? We could just take one perk in alchemy, because by the time we get this, we should have another perk. So let's put 1 point in alchemy, and let's make some serious poisons that should allow us to kill any enemy. 3 per second, so it's 90 damage per second per dose of poison. Should be fine. In the current build of 3PF6 that I have, Periite is bugged. So I tried, but I couldn't do it. I had problems with stamina and other things were just not working as intended. There was a thread somewhere explaining all the issues with Periite. So I would suggest to wait the next release of 3PF6, see if they fix some of the issues. Periite is very strong if the buffs work as intended. It's also very fun to play Periite. It's one of those strange signs that work really well. Right, I did a mistake. Because we need one in sneak. Oh well, whatever. We will still add one in sneak, and we will have to get more of the more perks. So I'm sorry the early game is a bit slow. This is sadly by design. I cannot do much about it. It's just the way it works. I promise that once it's online, the build delivers a lot. But I never managed to get to endgame with this build. There is always some kind of small detail that kills me. Again, it's one of the problems of being a glass cannon. So we are stealing because we're going to need the money. We need to buy at least one spell, and who's going up the stairs? Guard. To buy spells, substantially we need that. We need to be able to buy spells. And there is also a road blocker with this build, which is Elen. I need to decide what to do with him. I mean, there isn't really much I can do with him. I need to just do enough damage to kill him. If I can get through him, I then have a chance to do the rest of the thief questline very easily. We want to take all the treasure, so we want to get the skeleton key. 238 gold. We need a little bit more to be able to go to Riften, but we're almost there. Then we will need the same amount of money to go to Windhelm for the Dark Brotherhood quest line. So the companions have a lot of money, but also they have some Charus eggs. Charus eggs are amazing because we can use them to make invisibility potions. Invisibility potions are the way this build stays alive when we do a mistake. We pop one every time we need to go invisible and we don't have the time to cast the invisibility spell. Which is often. It will be often. It happens to the mistakes with this build. And we are not using Shadowstone on purpose, we're using Ritual, so you know, with all the problems Ritual has. And we don't have a way to go invisible by clicking a button. We will get some of the powers from Nocturnal likely. Although I could just reject Nocturnal with this build. I haven't decided yet. Alright, so we got some Charus eggs, which then we can use to make invisibility pots. Let's get to Ahela quarters. Ahela has some... No, let's first steal this. What are they doing? Anyway, Ahela has some ice wrath.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Oh,
okay, we cannot go into Ahela quarters. That's an issue. Well, it's fine for now. Also, because we are going to be a glass...
supposed to be in here.
Because we're going to be a glass cannon build and they're going to put everything in spell power, we're going to have a ton of problems with stamina. Ooh, can we take this?
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one of them's gonna take your place?
Some of them might try. That's not
What then?
They might get themselves killed.
By you?
They should be so.
And there it is, friend.
Okay. So we can steal from Arcadia, I guess. That's where we can get some more, some ingredients that we need.
Let me know if there's anything you like.
We need also a crossbow, some sort of crossbow, a way to deliver the poison to the enemies in the right way. So let's see.
I offer remedies. You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, she has vampire dust. That's one that we can. Void salts. No, no vampire dust. It's harder than expected. Okay. Let's maybe check the guard
The Jarl has finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
here if we can find a good
We'll leave immediately.
crossbow. No. Can I give a stolen task to Isolda? I don't remember. Maybe not.
Bits and baubles for sale.
Once I met one of you. Do that
Nice,
as
I can.
promised.
15, okay, not enough to get one level, but okay, we got the bonus from Isolda. 581 gold. We need 500 to go to Market of Windal. All right. No market with the Rift and Winter. So let's go Rift and let's
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
let's
and
do
back.
the
Be off.
let's kill Greylock
Nice weather for a ride.
and
Hope it
start the
lasts.
Thief quest line. I need for the Ratway. I
feels
need a
good,
crossbow.
huh?
I don't have a way to. Maybe we do it later. The Thief Guild. Let's see.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, one perk in in sneak is not enough. We don't have enough sneak to properly move around. That's going to be a problem. Let's start this.
Running a little light. The way they look how you wealth is, and in my life, once you have it. Now, you tell. Good.
Alright, let's kill Greylock.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra.
The red wine is one of those bonuses that we can use almost for free this build because again, if they see us, we are dead. So the armor rating doesn't matter. That's also another thing. We can use the Sapyark effigy because the point is to not be seen. So taking more damage is acceptable. It's not great, but it's acceptable.
The fairest prices and the highest.
Just how long did you expect me to? Nah, but there's plenty of gold. Get there in one.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter
Okay, we're not going
I'm
down.
really getting
Don't
tired
have
of your excuses. When you
a way to do the rat way yet. So we're going to visit Argentino.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest
And
city
then
in
from
Skyrim by some
Windhelm,
count.
after we talk with
Say the big
Argentino,
old
we need to
palace there
sleep,
was built
and
by Ysgramor
the
himself.
way we can do it, we take a horse to Downstar. Actually, we could just take a boat from Windhelm to Downstar. I think it's 100 go with the boat, so maybe we can do that.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the small folk.
Then it's true. What everyone. Grow on, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that.
There we go.
You. I did the black. You don't have to say. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament.
Alright, let's take the boat to Dawnstar.
Looking to hire. Where you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Alright, here we are. We're in Dawnstar. So now if you go north, east, we find the future sanctuary, and more importantly a bed where we can sleep and get kidnapped by Astrid. Alright. What? I did kill... Oh, I didn't talk with Argentino. I did talk with him, I didn't tell him I killed him. I killed Greylog. That was... Let me do it quickly. That's the issue of doing the same quest over and over and over, is that at some point you just skip the steps in your head.
Broad is. Oh, and please.
There we go.
It's an old family heirloom. It's supposed to be pretty valuable.
Now we go again downstairs, we sleep, and Astrid gets us. And this is going to be the first weird part of the playthrough. So Boetia bonus, killing bonus is muffle, and we need it. We need a lot of it. We need 50% of it. And the muffle bonus is given by doing backstab attacks. So we're going to use, in probably the most unconventional way possible, the fact that Altmer punches are very weak, and that we have enemies that don't move to get a lot of sneak attacks. It's going to be boring, but it does work. So, let me show you.
Does it matter? But there... a kill... Then you know where we stand.
Alright.
Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Let me show you. So right now we have 102 movement noise and 0 sneak attacks, right? The idea is to raise those as much as possible. So we put away the dagger and we reduce our stamina to 0, right?
Whoever this is, clearly
Then
got
every
off on
5
the wrong foot.
seconds we can
no worries.
net a
This is
sneak
the first
attack,
time
a
I have
very
been
weak sneak
back
attack
and
is 7
dragged.
damage, but it's a sneak attack. It does count for Boetia. So by doing this, we can get a lot of sneak attacks and level up the Boetia bonus.
Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk, hmm?
I just need to be careful that I'm getting sneak attacks. So we are at what is 5. Six. Seven. The damage is so low because we are tired. Every punch, we are ultimate, so every punch kind of resets our stamina. So we do like 7 damage per hit. And there's one case in which not being able to do damage is good because the victim can't move, so I can do sneak attacks forever. They cannot find us.
Hello? I know you are listening.
Damn you. An even more cheeky version of this is to cure them. So you do a lot of sneak attacks, then you cure them, and then you continue to do sneak attacks. I decided to not do it here because maybe that's a bit too cheesy.
But what is a life-threatening situation if not an opportunity for mutual benefit, huh?
Okay. 3 more hit to Vasha.
You will let me go, I know you
Last
will.
hit.
This is all just part of the game we play.
There you go. Here we go to Alea.
What's happening? Damn it, what are you doing?
Get stamina to go to 10. First sneak attack. Second sneak attack.
Get these things off of me. Coward. Stealing a woman from her home. For shame.
I'm going to speed up the process a little bit because you can imagine how slow this is without speeding it up.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
By the gods, when I get out of here, you're dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
Right, and the last one.
Oh God, please, let
So
me
full
live.
time has a lot
I'll
of
do anything you want.
health, so it's a perfect candidate for being hit like this.
Lucky hit. I can hear you talking out there. Please let me go. I've done nothing to you. Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear. I'm just a soldier. Killing is my job. Surely you can't fault a man for doing his job. Please, oh please, I don't want to die. Please, oh please, I don't want to die. Please, oh please, I don't want to die.
Okay, halfway through.
Please, oh please, I don't want to die. Please, oh please, I don't want to die. Please, oh please, I don't want to die. Please, oh please, I don't want to die.
By Ismir, you'll pay for that?
Please, oh please, I don't want to die.
Who cares? Nobody cares.
Oh please, I don't want to die. Please, oh please, I don't want to die.
Alright, we killed the last one. The total backstabs is 55. It's been low. I thought I would reach 70. Instead it's only 55. But this means how much we have. So we went from 102 movement noise to 62%. That was pretty good. It's not good enough, but it's pretty good.
Well, well. I'll see you at home.
Bye-bye. Alright, now we go outside. And we get to the Whiterun stable. As soon as the game decides we can move, we go to the Whiterun stables. Well, actually, no, let's go to the Whiterun stable. Okay, we may have a problem. The game is kind of telling us there is an enemy around us. I don't know where, but it's nighttime, and nighttime in the swamp is not great. Maybe I can sleep now. Damn it! So there is for sure an enemy somewhere. Okay, we are safe. Now we need to go to Falkreath. I'm going to steal the steed here and go to Falkreath. And that's where we find the first I mean, we join the Dark Brotherhood and we get the first the very first gear for this build. The Dark Brotherhood gear. It gives us a bonus to sneak, muffle, and but more importantly, the chest piece, the ropes are 50% less illusion less cost, and 50% destruction less cost, and magical regeneration. So it's an amazing set for a build like this one. There we go.
Ah, at last. This, as you can... Ah, but one last thing.
Again. To the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're...
So you're the... That makes... And more. You can turn each one in. When you've completed all those, we'll see.
Travels fast, doesn't it?
Alright, we got the first set of contracts. And we got illusion to 22, which is good. Because we can get now the
When one can divine the future,
apprentice
success may not
skills.
be assured, but it can at
And
least
of course I don't have any perk anymore, but I will eventually, hopefully, get some perks. So let me check if there is there a weapon here that I can use? No, there is. I mean, we can buy a crossbow. I don't need it. Why are you killing all of them? Oh, because the I just need a sneak. So the I need this number to go up. The sneak attacks to go up, right? So you get 3 targets, so you can do more sneak attacks. The goal is to get muffle down to 0, right? Like muffle enough muffle so that you have 0 movement noise. So killing them all is just it's a way to farm a Boetia. At this time he's alive. Usually this guy is dead in front of the... Alright, let's go to Falkreath.
Somebody help!
Let's follow this idiot. Maybe we can loot from him. If they kill him, doesn't look like they're doing a good job. I can't believe he's going to get out of the city. Come on, guys. Okay. I wasn't worried for a second.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. Every one of them.
Yeah, he has an anti-bow, but we cannot use that. It's going to waste all our stamina. Okay, we got a better dagger. We will get the Boetia dagger anyway, but for now. Let's have a look here.
Call upon me if I can be of any service.
All right. All right, we can start killing Betild. I think she's the first one. Now the problem with Betild is that we need to heal her while she's sleeping, because I don't think we do enough. We may do enough damage.
Steels, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Do you have a crossbow? And how much does it cost? Okay, never mind. Let's have a look if we can steal it from inside. Oh, we cannot even enter. All right, let's try Betild. So we get one shot with her. We either kill her or she kill us. We could just fight her in the open. No, but I need the backstab. So absolutely no. So it would be 75 times 3 damage. Should be enough, right?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yeah, we cannot use the... Ah, no, okay, it's not the mirror thing. So, Betild is in here, inside here. In the evening, the door is open. We can enter, and she's not annoyed by us entering, I think. Oh, never mind, it's closed. What? No. Yeah, exactly. Alright. So, we need to backstab her, because we want the bonus.
It's time for you to go.
Right.
You need to leave.
We cannot backstab her.
You need to leave. Never should have come here. God, no!
Okay. For a second I thought I did a mistake. Alright, Betild is dead. And it's more than enough to move on to the next quest. The thing is, we don't have a way anyway to do the next part of the quest. So what we can do is we can
I have a letter. Looks like that's it.
Alright,
Got
let's
to go.
Yeah. Somebody's happy that we kill Betel. So we have two targets, two more targets. One is here, and the other one is in Arfis in Iverstad. So what we're going to do is we go to Windham Stables. We can take a horse from there. We don't do it at night because we can encounter vampires and we cannot fight vampires. So wait for daytime, go here, go sneak, take the horse, and now we go finding the first target, the other target here. We use a horse because there is always some kind of strong animal here, so we need to run past him. Okay, it's a bear. Anyway. Don't mind if I do. She's the only one out. No, they are there. Okay, never mind. I thought she was a good target, but nope. Maybe she is a good target. Whatever. Let's not risk it. So let's do the second assassination. This one is easy. We wait the night time and then we sneak attack while he's sleeping. Actually, he's already sleeping, so we just sneak attack. There we go. We also got some nice experience. And finally, Narfi. And for Narfi, it's a bit of a long thing. We need to go to Iverstead. We cannot fast travel there or get boats or whatever. So what we do is, once again, steal a horse and get there by... They are seeing me.
I've been looking. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
A burn house close to east of Pine Watch. Okay, I'll have a look. There is a burn house close to Pine Watch. I need to have a look. Alright. Here we're going to take a bit of a risk, but it should be fine. So not the dogs, the problem is the archers on top of the castle. They can actually shoot us. So as soon as they give us the dogs, they aggro, what we do is we run. Hope that there is no cybercat here. There is no cybercat here. And voila, they didn't shoot us. Perfect. There we go. And now we go to Riverstead from here. This is the... should be fairly safe. I will see. This part in particular at night there is always some vampire who do. Like I don't know why this particular road is so problematic, but it is. So in theory we don't need the Thief Guild quest line, but I want the skeleton key. I'm going to defy Nocturnal and just keep the skeleton key for us. It's a really good way to level up even quicker with this build. So miasma plus skeleton keys. Let's say you level up very quickly. So once we have illusion, we can do some backstabs on orcers and get up the sneak multiplier even more. That's the idea. Orcer is very slow in moving around, and the idea is you hit him, run away, go invisible, hit him again, run away, go invisible. It's a perfect target. Hopefully it doesn't hit us back because he one-shots us. They one-shot us, but we'll see. Alright. Narfi. Narfi is a bit of a... I never take the contrast from Nazir. Fucking... Sorry. Oh my god. I hope I'm not going to get any insight. I just kill Betil without any reason. Oh my god. Wow, that's a mistake right there.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice.
Wait, why is what?
Dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. I, for at least, be civil. Delighted you and the night.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are! Sure to earn Our Lady's favor. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I am the leader of this section.
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly.
Ah, there you are. Good. Her name is... Since it's your first...
Haven't you talked to Astrid?
Yeah, I've talked to Astrid.
You reek of death, my...
No, I have the quest.
Your payment for a job well done.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, guys, I'm sleeping. It's not the mission.
I could do this all day.
Quest, I guess.
Here's your payment.
Okay, that explains why.
Good luck.
All right.
And try not to get yourself killed.
We're back to Narfi. We cannot do Alain in this state. I mean, we cannot do anything in this state, right? And the main thing we're going to do is we're going to increase spell power. So with a glass cannon, the point is we do damage when we hit the enemy, it dies. 1 or 2 hits. So we will keep going up with this. And now I take Apprentice. And an Apprentice, there are various skills we need. We need Invisibility, we need Mental Burden, and we need Rune of Dampening. Rune of Dampening is the most important one because it makes our spell quiet. Mental Burden is going to be the damage spell. So if the enemy hasn't seen us, we can cast this and kill them. It's 293 damage, which means any bandit dies. out of this except Bretons. So it's really, really strong. And Alan that has Alan has 36% magic resist, right? And invisibility is probably the most important of the spells. It makes us completely invisible for 5 minutes or more. So of these three, the most important one are Rune of Dampening and Mental Burden. Invisibility we need to buy it, so we need to find the money to buy it. Let's go. Let's put the Mental Burden up, Rune of Dampening down. So we have an example target.
I'm just trying to imagine you hiding inside the body of a mammoth. Bloody brilliant idea.
I am but a humble instrument of Sithis. Our dread Therefore,
yeah, they see us because we are not completely quiet. So we need to essentially get some money, and that's why we need the Thief Guild. We need a Thief Guild so we can get the money in order to do to buy some of the spells. So now that we got Mental Burden and Rune of Dampening, we can do the Rat Way. It's still going to be a bit dangerous, but we should be able to do it. The way this plays out is that we're going to wait for the archer to go and check the entrance. We activate the Rune of Dampening and then use Mental Burden to kill him.
I don't know you. You and Riften look. Last thing that me. I'm.
Okay. We need some invisibility potions though, so let's make them. Because we may have to pass in front of one or two enemies. So
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not,
they are not in the right place. So let's see. Invisibility. We have Charusag. We can do Nightroot and Charusag. It's 44 invisibility. Perfect. And then can we do this too? Yes, 27. So 27 is still fine. 44 is overkill for most of it, of the things that we need here. So let's drop this. Let's take this, take this, take this. And we're going to put this on 4, this on 5, this on 6. They are very important. So then let's see. Can I steal? It's kind of dangerous because if the one behind here they just move a little bit, they yeah, exactly see us. Yeah. It seems they're not seeing us. Okay. Now they see us again. Alright. It's time to give it a try. See if it works. Vegetable soup.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Greed leek.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
A red wine. So we get inside. So Rune Dampening is a very long spell. So what we do is we activate the dialogue.
I don't know.
There is a chance he sees us, the dark, so let's see. But let's try without going invisible. So there we go. He should pass here, not see us. Get there, and then we should be able to backstab him. Let's see. Or use Mental Burden. Let's see. If he sees us, we go invisible and move away. Let's see if he sees us. It didn't. Okay. So now slowly. Mental Burden. And we start. The Stupid rat saw us. And that's the first enemy. Okay. The guy is looking in this direction, which is not great. We could kill him later. We could go down. If only this stupid rat. Okay, sorry, we need to wait a little bit. I need the rat to forget about us. Alright. We go down. We need to kill the rat without being hurt. Okay. Then we activate a trap here. Trapper dust, damn it. We need to hide. We need to hide. We need to hide. It's important it doesn't see us.
What was that?
Doesn't look like he knows where to look. We can do this. So the drunk guy, we need to kill him. But I think the drunk guy doesn't stand up if we hit him from behind, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get potion of invisibility. Do this. Get behind him. And then dagger him to death. I hope he doesn't wake up.
It's nothing!
I don't know why it works like that. 33, it's not great, but it's fine. So let's take this. Yeah, you can see in the left bottom corner the problem with this build. We don't have the stamina to sustain even basic sneaking. So this means we need to often stop, recharge, and move on. Which is not great for a sneak character, but it's also the only way to use this particular character. There is another enemy there. So we go behind her, cast Rune of Dampening, and then use Mental Burden to kill her. We go slowly. I don't think she will hear us because we have enough muffle, but just to be sure. Then we have Mental Burden. She's dead. Let's read Beggar. Why not? Alright. Give it up, Brynjolf.
Those days are over.
Well, well. So, I want you to do this right. A word of warning. Good. If you need any details on your marks, now get going.
Alright. Let's kill the person we left alive in the Ratway, then do the collect the debts for the thief guild, then do the first special quest and unlock the first real quest for the thief guild. Again, this is a bit slow, I know, but trust me when I say it will get to a point where we will collect the experience faster than any other build. Where is he? Oh, he's there. So, Rune of Dampening. Mental Burden. He's dead. There we go. 63. We got to 27 illusion. We're almost 30. Come on. Almost 30. We need this dual cast invisibility. Once we have that, we are going to be in a pretty good spot. But even now, you can see that we can kind of deal with enemies. It's just that invisibility makes everything much easier.
Why take a chance? Fresh meats and produce. Get them before the...
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not
So,
mere coincidence.
first of all, because otherwise the spell is noisy and other enemies can
I've
hit.
already told them.
And you can be intercepted
I
by
already
other
have
enemies.
the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless.
What's
Not that. Just please
But there is
don't
another
harm
reason.
No,
so
Mom.
Skyrim
Want
is a very
something? No. Please.
not
Very
buggy
well.
but
Here.
complex game.
Take
Let me
this.
put it this
Sort of an
way.
understanding?
And when I cast a spell, even if it's touch spell, there is a traveling time for that spell. So there is a fraction of a second in which the enemy can detect me while casting. They can hear the noise, even if in theory they should die as soon as I touch them. This is random in my experience. It's not something you can experience, but sometimes mental burden just doesn't work because they hear you. If you make it invisible,
So, can I interest you in anything today?
like not audible, like by using the rune, then it will 100% always work if the enemy haven't seen it. And that's why we will keep casting the
So
rune of Dampering.
Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself.
Oh, shut up.
No.
So
isn't
that's why
happening.
we're going to use the rune of Dampering, and we're going to keep using the rune of Dampering. Also, in the Tribute of Twigs, the rune of Dampering is very fast to cast, so it's not like, you know, it's not like it's a big deal to cast it. It just takes a bit more time to cast it. Actually, I should do a rotation of equipment. I don't know how it works.
Please, there's no need for that here.
Let's steal some Tonica stamina, which we can use later. Everything else we don't need it. Oh right, about the problem with mental burden. Mental burden doesn't count as a sneak attack. Illusion is not. It doesn't work for magic sneak attacks. It's disabled by default because the spell was built around the idea that
Dumping bot, here you go. I
that
think
you
you'll
don't
find
get
these
the sneak
quite useful.
modifier.
Judging from how...
So the side
You-
effect of
oh.
this is that we don't get any sneak attack here, so we don't get any bonus from Boetia. So we need to make sneak attacks with a dagger or a crossbow
Brynjolf, eh? On the other
in
end,
order to get the
so,
Boetia
a few
scaling
deck,
bonus.
something that. All you need to do is ask.
Okay.
Both
Now
feel like doing it. Finally.
we're going to do
So,
a couple of jobs for Delphine. All numbers because they are the easiest one to do.
So you... Well, looks like you and I can also provide a... Here's your armor. Just...
Okay, for a thief guild, we don't care about most of the stuff except...
Welcome to the usual
food.
guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Let's sell what we don't need. So shredded boots we sell. One of the shredded cows we sell. The cuirass is nice. Let's keep it. Maybe we find a way to equip the cuirass at some point. There we go. Tonila has an insane amount of money, and it will go up the amount of money. So it makes sense to not only sell her the what you like fancy items, but everything, right? Also, we have a Grand Soul gem that I need to capitalize on. Yeah, let's sell also the salt. We can keep one for alteration bonus. Alright, let's do the number jobs. We need to do 2, and then we have the first special mission for Delvin, which is an easy one. It's the one in Whiterun. So, Mistvale Keep.
gems, potions,
Fresh
exotic
meats and
ingredients.
produce.
I have them all.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
About
Yes.
the quest lines. We are going to do most of.
Several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case...
We're going to do most of the quest lines, so all of them except the companion one, because the companion one is not really helpful. But I would like to do also the mage quest line if possible. We'll see, because we are a mage at the end of the day, and some of the trinkets you get can be very helpful. Like Savo's necklace is really good for this. Alright, number job done. Let's go back to Delvin.
Gleaming gemstones over here.
Faithless Imperials. Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Got lots of jobs. Ooh, nicely done.
Let's
I'm
ask
listening.
him for jobs in Riften.
Agreed. Yeah, sure. Here's everything you need.
The worst number job we can get is the one at the end bar, because the ledger is behind an apprentice store. So if it gives us that one, we need to buy an apprentice lock, but apprentice master key. But I really would like to not spend any money on that.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from hot.
It was the Scorcher armor? Actually, I didn't check. Yeah, blacksmith. Anything I need to steal from here now? The ledger, let's go up.
Jewelry, legendary Arcane
Voila.
Still have quite a good... If you don't watch it...
There we go.
In fact, don't make me the fool. Got lots of
And
jobs.
while we are,
Yeah,
let's
sure.
grab
Now
also
that's what I
another
like to
job.
hear.
Let's go talk to Alfred, then do the first special quest. Because it will unlock Golden Glow. Okay. By the way, we can do only this special quest line. We will not be able to do the second one anytime soon. The reason is that we, like the Somerset Shadows are really strong, and unless you're fully muffled, they will detect you, and we're not fully muffled. Actually, can we make a potion of 45 bartering? Maybe later. There we go. Wolfley.
Oh, you're here, and now it's up. Fortunate. I'm sent. The second, you see, one more thing. If you get caught...
Let's go. This is a trivial quest. There is only one possible problem. If the dumbest of the kids is there, it can actually claim that you are trespassing. For some reason, the guards don't do anything. But if it sees you, it can claim you're trespassing, and then you need to come back later. Let me check invisibility, the cost of the spell invisibility very quickly.
Oh, I thought you... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
3,000, okay. So we need to double our money. That wasn't what I was trying to take, but okay. Oh, nice sapphire necklace. Very expensive. By the way, we have 5 in sneak, so it's not the most efficient sneak you can do in this game. Master. These settings. Oh, nice. No. All right. Let's forge the registry. And then go back to Wolfried. Again, one of the simplest quests. There we go.
Tell Delvin. For now, if that
He gave us one of the the magic ring, the cure self ring. It's a ring that removes diseases from you. Well, we can make some bartering. Let's take more than one barter potion, just in case. Okay, let's go to Delvin again, and this will unlock Golden Glow. Golden Glow, we can technically do it if we can open a single apprentice lock. We don't want to kill
Fresh
all
meats
the
and
guards.
produce. Get them.
So what we're going to do is...
Come, Smith. The secret is my... Blades, helmets.
It doesn't have it.
If you need any more smithing.
Anyway, we can probably buy a scroll. 1 second. Let's go first to Delvin. Unlock the quest and then... I would like to use the current vegetable soup if possible, so I would like to go as fast as possible to Golden Glow. What was the number job by the way? Alchemy Elixir. Okay.
Oh, it's nice to shake off the cobwebs and get things rolling again. Pick this up, and I can see a bounty headed our way.
Aye. What's on your... Tell you what, now if there are no more questions...
Okay.
If you're... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
They don't count as stolen? But they are stolen. Interesting. Yeah, Antonilla now got more money. Every quest gives her more money that then we use. Let's sell Sabercat heart. To fence or sell even more stuff. Most merchants don't have a lot of money. She does have a lot of money.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
At the end, you can sell her basically anything. There you go. Don't bring you. You don't need to stop every 2 seconds. I'm behind you, man.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
Better not be another waste of the guild's Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. You break the rules and you play by the rules. Share. You walk away no rich. Do I make myself clear? Good. Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow,
Claim
are you?
this recruit possesses
Even our
an
little Vex
aptitude
couldn't
for
get
our
him.
Glow estate is critically important. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out.
Aren't you
He
forgetting
needs
something?
to be taught Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of simple. We need you to disappoint that important client. Aye. The guild has a lot.
Here we go. We just unlocked the first quest, which we are going to try to do. This is another of those quests that can kill us. So I don't know how it will go. But it's a fun one, so it's one that I want to give it a try. The layout of the Golden Glow estate inside is perfect for an assassin. Most of the enemies are not looking at you, so you can just go inside and kill them. Of course, you need to be able to kill them, but we have something that can kill them. What do we do now? I think we're ready. Shall we give it a try? Let's maybe sleep an hour. Shouldn't remove our buff, right? 80 minutes. Is 8 minutes enough?
Name's Rune.
Maybe it's not, but do we have other food? Let's make another vegetable soup. Okay, two things. We need an apprentice unlocker, like so the scroll, and we need to make some vegetable soup. Beautiful bubbles. Okay. Sorry, one sec. My cat just fell down. Give me a moment. Okay, it's fine. Oh, we cannot use the spell. Damn it, we cannot use the spell. We cannot use the spell because it's noisy.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Okay,
All meats guaranteed clean and free from rock joint.
hey, we need to find somebody else selling us a... Oh, really? We need to find a master key for locks. For apprentice locks. I cannot enter here. Come on. Get out. Give me my money.
I trust we'll never need to...
100. Let's see if the blacksmith here has the key, the master key. At the beginning we need to take all the possible precautions. Even this quest, the Golden Globe, it should be doable, but if you do one mistake, we could die.
The finest weapons and armor.
Okay, he has an apprentice key. Let's take it.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some weather.
Alright. Now I need a vegetable soup, so the easiest way to get vegetable soup is to help Carlotta, I think. She then give us access to her stand.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven. Oh. Remember, right now, all that matters is my
Why
daughter
she doesn't
Mila.
have the quest?
No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Okay, let's go to Riften. Maybe we can get the ingredients for a vegetable soup, or we can buy one. I just don't want to waste the money, but
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
let me double check the ingredients again. Is cabbage, potato, tomato, leek, and bottled water. Bottled water we need to buy. We cannot find it if I'm not mistaken, but everything else we should be able to steal. No. Really? Not a single ingredient of the vegetable soup. Okay, carrot. I don't even think carrot is part of the soup. Anyway, let's buy it. Let's buy it.
If you've got the coin, let's save
I'm
that
trying to be
appetite.
cheap, but it doesn't matter. Let's buy vegetable soup, and then we can make some good food here. This one is good. This one is good. So let's do that. Let's also do the slaughterfish. Why not? So we have red wine, right? We're ready. Let's give it a try. Let's see how quickly I die. Anything that I'm missing? I have the master key. I have the food. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Let's see. Vegetable soup. The salmon, we take it when we are at the door, maybe. No, let's take it before so we can swim without too many problems. The red wine, and we are at the minus 75 armor. Negative armor, like the red wine soften our skin. We could have waited night time. Actually, this was maybe not the smartest way, but whatever. So let's go up. We enter from behind. There we go. Alright. So. Ground floor, we don't want to kill anybody. But we want to steal everything. Because if you kill even one person, you get the mercenaries coming in from after. And again, we are way too fragile right now to deal with them, so... Alright. Here there are 3 enemies. Plus the guy that we need to kill. We could just avoid them. I just remembered that I needed. Please tell me I took it. Oh, thanks God, I think. So we're going to try to kill this guy. Mental burden. Alright, one is down. Okay, there is a guy sleeping here. Good. Chairs are a problem with mental burden. Sometimes you hit the chair and that doesn't count. Okay, but it worked. We are doing 309 damage, so we are getting there. We are getting there. Alright. Where is he? I can hear him munching. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, this guy is also dangerous if he sees us, so let's try to not be seen. Alright. Good. Nobody else in this room, in this floor. Ah, don't sit. Okay, that's the Aringov. Oh, not bad. He had a good knight, good dagger. Let's take the key from him and then steal everything else. We cannot open apprentice lock. Yeah, until we have the skeleton key, we won't be able to open that much, but it's, you know, it's part of the game. Third illusion, that's good. Now we just need the perks. So, and specifically one perk we need. Alright. Now again, we avoid the tree there, here. Open the door, go down. Every single enemy now is putting a, like, is not looking at us. So there is one there, is looking, the treasure is not looking at us, so we can stick behind. Rune of Tampering, and mental burden. open the chest. Same here. There is a guy, but he's looking at the stairs. He's not looking at us. So we go here. Room of tampering. And this time we use the left. And it did not fully kill him.
Where are you?
350 health. Holy crap. 350 health. Yeah, I don't think it's fair to put this. Goal actually make them stronger, I think, because it was way too easy to farm them. But I think this is a bit too much. $350 health is.
I know you're here.
It's an interesting number. So we use one of the potions. We need to remember to stock in invisibility potions because again those are the lifesavers, right? Because we don't have the shadow stone, I couldn't get invisible again through just abilities. And there is no time to cast invisibility, even if I had it. Okay, got this. And now we need to do the second part. The second part is more problematic. We need to use a how you say invisibility potion. I forgot to take the torch. Okay, we need a torch. Okay, this is the most important perk. So this allows us to empower invisibility. Empower invisibility means we can dual cast it. We don't have invisibility yet, but when we have it, we can dual cast it. So I need the torch. Is there a torch here? No, I don't think there is any torch inside. So I'm going to waste the 2 potions instead of 1. Nah. Okay. Alright. Let's, as always, avoid this guy. We go out from where we entered before. There are no guards here. And it's super daylight. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use one of the invisibility potion to get to the torch. So maybe before I use the invisibility potion, let's get close to the edge. Maybe we can go down. No, because then how we go up. Okay, let's go here. Invisibility potion. Let's go. We have 40 seconds to get to the hives. So now we take the torch. Immediately go invisible again. Somebody saw us. Somebody saw us. Well, that's not great now, isn't it? We need to wait now. You know what? Maybe let's wait behind. Let's give them time to go back to their positions. Just in case.
Huh?
They're all alerted now.
Anybody there?
Okay. Oof, that was risky. Alright, so now the point is we equip the torch, burn 3 hives, then jump on the water and run away. They could see us, but there are archers. I forgot there are archers. All right. It should be far away enough. Let's wait for Erfi to come down, and then we can go to Brynjolf. There you go. Quest done.
Word on the street is, if only the parchment... Blast. Keep doing right by her.
Okay, let's go to Tonila. Talk to her. Oh, I need to raise Sneak. I need to remember to raise Sneak, because it's too low right now. I need to get to at least 25. Let's talk to Tonila.
Well, I'm supposed to allow you. You're new people. Are you sure? Okay, there you go.
Right, and now the Thief Guild Hood is equivalent to a peerless bartering ring. It's really good.
If you're why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Alright, that's good. We still don't have enough money to...
Got lots of jobs available.
Okay. Now we need to do, again, Radiant Quest to get some more quests. But these unlocked at this shop. I need to make a 5-minute pause. I'll be back very soon. Alright, let's continue. We do the numbers job, but we're not going to do the Somerset anytime soon, though.
Take a good
Well,
look around.
we'll see, but I want to do some
I'm sure
bandits
you'll
first
find what
to,
you're looking for. If not, let me know.
to level up
I might have it stored away.
illusion. The damage done by mental burden is like skills with illusion, and then it's resisted by magic resist, right? So the higher we are in illusion, the more damage we do. Of course.
Got lots of fun. Patch on the bag all day, but coin's coin, right? There you go. This business. Good. Here's your result.
Not the PM part, not the PM part, not the PM part. Oh. Alright. We're almost there with the money for the invisibility. Come on. Would be nice to try a couple of bandits places.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
What?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Looking for work. Good job.
There we go.
You're making a name. Get over there and see what... All right. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, PM bar, so we need to open a apprentice lock to do the next job. It's fine. We got what we needed out of the... Let's see. 6%, and we don't have the money to buy the spell yet.
All meats guaranteed.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Come to... The secret is my forge. What bring... Blades. If you need any more smithing work, come see me.
Let's maybe kill Narfi, get that money. Can I do this? The guard will see me. No, it's better to kill him while he's sleeping. I get also the wait one. Okay, I need to drop the torch because there is this stupid bug where the game just decided the torch is on my hand as it turned on even if I said no. Okay, like this. No, don't stand up, Narfi. Fuck. Why?
Go on.
Okay, let's get the money for killing Narfi. And then we should be able to buy visibility. And then I think we're going to try and brush shark mine. Maybe some visibility potions though. So maybe let's...
Break that loot across my knee.
Where is he?
Will there... Here's your payment.
Only 50. That's not enough. So we are stuck. Yeah, I think the only thing that is in my mind is we steal some money. Maybe here in Falkreath we can steal from the Jarl Palace. We can make a party potion too, so we don't need 3000, we need probably 2800, something like that. Let's see. Right, let's check if there is also some gold somewhere to take, especially where there are when nobody is looking. $67. I guess everybody's sleeping now here, so yeah. Is there anything really valuable? Oh yeah, there is. Okay, this should be enough. So let's go back to Tonila.
Was there somebody else?
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
All right. We should be able to come to buy now the
What are you doing?
invisibility, and then we can do some bandit contents finally. Nice, an invisibility potion. Do we want to do Rift then? It's a lot of enemies in Rift then to kill. No, I think the right thing to do is Whiterun, because we can get the knock one. So let's buy the spell here. We know that they have it, but then go to Whiterun, sleep, and then we can do the bandits camp around. Starting with the one that has the knock one spell, maybe.
Did we have an appointment? Spells and it.
Oh, that's me.
To remember. Word first, then summon.
45 barter. 7%. So 17% in bartering. That's not bad.
Take a look.
Invisibility. There we go.
I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
Then invisibility. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. So let's get to Whiterun, sleep, and then we do the bandits. Finally, we do some bandits. And we also need to do at some point the Muffle, but I'm a bit tired of the preparation. Let's do some bandits and then we can think about the rest.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I enjoy this work. Here, take a look at this. Some of the
we can do it. We can do silent movement. The enemies that are not that resistant to anything. So we sleep until 6 PM is fine. We don't care about the vamps, although vamps may catch us. But
drink for the
we want
thirsty,
to do at
food
night,
for the hungry.
because it's when invisibility works best. So
Let me know if there's
switch
anything.
to this
What can I get you?
and buy
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
vegetable soup.
I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
And let's go. So the first camp we want to do is the one with knock. And we do it in a bit of a weird way. So we're going to enter from the trap, and then exit from what is effectively the entrance. The reason why we do that is that we don't care about killing the enemies outside, we care about killing the one inside and get knocked. So let's get the vegetable soup. Maybe grill leeks later. No, let's take them now. And then we cast invisibility. And oh god, I just realized that I don't have enough magicka to cast double cast invisibility with the room. I want to risk it. We have a sweet roll, yeah, let's risk it. So. Let's risk it for the glory. But there is a bear. We don't want to fight the bear. We absolutely don't want to fight the bear. Anything that is like a meat sponge is bad for this build until we have enough damage to overcome their half-like. So mammoth, giants, the bears to some degree, we don't want to fight them until we are ready. Alright. I really want to risk. Let's get inside in normal way.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Shit, don't come here, don't come here. If any animal touches us, for some reason the bandits see us, so I need to be very careful.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Let's get inside. Oof. Let's go at the entrance. All right. Now, let's go down. The guy's on the chair, so do no trampling.
Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
And dual cast. I need one more perk. I need so many perks.
With 3 bears down, the orc did frown and bid the elf goodbye. For none would know 'twas not for show, and someone had.
Now, this room should be easy. What we do is they're all watching the same direction, and they're all stuck in that post. So what we can do is
sharp axe to cut through all
we go
that
down
fat.
here, cast the rune of dumping, and then one by one we kill them.
I learned to fight when I was a pup.
Shit. They saw her falling down. Well, that's one of my invisibility potions. I need to make more. I need to remember to make more.
Anybody there?
Come on.
I know I heard something. Nothing here after all.
Are they going to react to seeing a dead body?
Looks like we got a cutthroat skulking around. What was that there?
I cannot kill them using mental burden while they are in this state, so I need to wait for them to calm down.
Anybody there?
So yeah, early game, very slow build, I know.
What was that? Huh? after all.
Nice. Alright.
I'm tired. I haven't slept well in weeks. Someday, you can have your own stronghold.
Nice.
No!
Too many potions. Don't understand. Usually they don't look around here. Like I know because I do this place all very often. For some reason they kind of hear me. I don't know if it's because. But then again, it shouldn't
get away.
This didn't go too well.
Looks like we got a cutthroat skulking around. Is someone there?
Alright.
Huh? Huh? Hello? Who's there? Must be my imagination.
It was definitely your imagination. Don't mind the dead guy in the ghost. Alright. There you go. Not great, but then again, it's the first dungeon we do. So acceptable, I'd say. There we go. We are here for this reason. We knock. We need 164 magicka to cast it, so it's not for free. But we're Altmer, we have the magic. And we got the treasure map. The Riverhood treasure map. Perfect. Alright, let's try knock. Yeah. Okay, so let's bring sneak to 25. And the level up is on this one, which allows us to have run of tampering and power, which means we don't need 20% more magicka to cast invisibility. This is again a bit of a thing you need to do to make this build work. Now I think it should be easier to sneak around. Another place that is relatively easy to do is Altered Steam, Redoran Retreat. It's a very small camp and we should be able to do it. So let's cast Rune of Dampening. Dual cast so we don't have the Malus and then Invisibility. Perfect.
I'm originally from Cyrodiil, but I left there after I had a falling out with
So the guards are positioned pretty well here. There is no an easy way to kill them one by one. So we're going to leave them be for now. Return retreat then it is, I guess.
Lying little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's.
Yeah, let's go.
Rusty scepter from me.
Let's go away. Is there any monster here? Alright, so we have enough damage to kill Ron, I think, at this point. What we can do is we can enter from here. From here, we have an archer in front of us, an archer, a warrior at the entrance here, and an archer there. We want to ignore them. Let's have a look at the state. What? Oh, the bear. If they are alerted, it's way more difficult to kill them because they move around. I mean, yeah.
Hello, who is that?
No, the best condition to fight with this build is when nothing is happening.
Victory or solid!
Okay, yeah, never mind. They're going to fight the bear. We don't need to be involved in this. Let's go to Red on retreats for now. Let's do Red on retreat, and then we can come back when maybe things are more calm. We could use the mood crabs to level up Sneak, actually. Shall we do it? It's not a bad idea. So when you cast without Rune of Tampering, what happens is that you have a 5 seconds in which they still see you because they heard you, and the goal is to just not be reachable for those 5 seconds so you can then do it again. 65, okay. Let's see. Oh shit. $67, good, it's going up. We don't need that many, but it would be nice to get to 0 movement noise, which arguably you can take even if you like by taking the evasion perk. I think that is enough. Yeah, they don't see me anymore. A variant of this build is the Khajiit, which is faster, but also it casts faster. And casting invisibility faster means that you're less exposed to enemies. It's very effective, especially if you want to do a maybe an ice blade out. No, what have I done? The big guy is a problem. We don't want to mess with that. So we are at 71, and did we get any better sneaking now? We use mental burden to kill the big guy. And then we use the small one for training. I didn't wait enough. Go. Let's keep the small one again. Alright, we should be done. Good. 2 times. Let's maybe wait it goes under. Good. 73, okay. Let's get invisible and go to Return Retreat. Invisibility also gives you a bit of armor rating. As you can see, I have 736. I'm in robes, but I have 736 armor rating. So as long as you're invisible, even if they find you, you have resistances. Not the elements, sadly, but to everything else. Which is pretty good. Alright. Here. Let's cast Soul Sampling. Dark Vision. Wait, we cast Dark Vision, yes. Let's go. So, we want to kill the guy there before killing the dog, because it should be easier. We need to do it in 2 steps though. We need to cast the Rune of Dumpling, cast Invisibility, and then the next time we pass by,
Just need one good haul.
so
Get him while he's sleeping. Ooh, poisonous meat.
there we go.
See how he likes that.
And now we have Mental Burden, and we can Mental Burden both.
Damn addict's always stealing from me. That schooner's mine.
Okay, that's best case scenario. The dog is going away.
Just hand over the gold.
I'm really surprised that the enemies can sense us. I wonder if it's a Lala thing. Like, it's like this. They can sense I kill their peers even if they don't hear us. Okay, we don't need the crossbow. We could get the crossbow just to have some weapon. It's a bit like something like this. Okay, let's go invisible. So the next room. Ideally, at some point, we are so sneaky that they're not hearing us. But right now, it doesn't seem like they can do it yet. Will happen, just not now. Okay, York will go there and watch the beds. Yeah, he heard us, but I don't understand. I don't get why. I don't get it. I'm pretty sure I'm doing the right thing. So why can't he hear us?
Hello? Who's there?
She was also far away. It's like they sense that we killed the enemy even if we didn't do any noise. This should not be the case.
Anybody there?
I was sure I heard something.
I heard something.
Well, yeah, another map. Also, this one not too difficult to take. Resistance to fire necklace is not too bad. Too shabby. I don't understand. I wonder if this is a Lalaland thing, but I'm surprised the enemies were able to hear us like that. It shouldn't be the case. Nice. Magica, spell power. And what we can get now is, I mean, we could go up with a sneak. We could get more effective sneaking. That's one option. The alternative is to get more damage with power manipulation. I don't think we need it yet. We will get it. So I think we'll go up with sneaking, and specifically we go precise movement. 15% more better sneaking. Alright, now the question is, what to do next? I don't think we can do any of the big dungeon if you're not able to move, if they hear us. So what we can do is, let's start with getting fully muffled and see if that helps. I think that's the best thing we can do right now. So we have a 6% to shave off. We go to Dunstar and we use the Orcers to level up sneaking. It takes time, but it should be doable. Provided they don't hear us, but they don't kill us. But that's always an issue. So. Let's see. Let's hit one and run away. I don't care about the damage. The point is not the damage. Get invisible. They cannot see us. We can do a new sneak attack. We just need to be careful they're not looking at us. That's the only thing that we need to be careful with. And we can do as many sneak attacks as we want. The Orcers have a ton of health, so we can keep hitting them. They will survive. And this allows us to get the full bonus potentially. The Orker speaking. You are stronger to the king. I mean, he's not, the Orker is not wrong, right? The Orker knows. I wonder what mod changes so that they talk when 76. Why do you know about Mirak? What's going on? Oh my god. Your food challenge, Mirak. His tomb is legendary. Why would Aspen elude that? Aspen is good at eluding Orcers. Now we need more. Come on, son of an orca. We should be close to get the next bonus. It's taking more time than expected. I usually get it much sooner. Okay, one of the orcas is dead. There is no more run of tampering. Like they're just picking lines from the DLC, aren't they? I wonder why. What is causing them to pick lines from the DLC? The DLCs actually, because one is Dragon Ball, the other one is that was a muffler. Yep. I was in the room of tampering, so 5 seconds to unlock them from me. Yeah. The orca wants to give a gift to Oriel. Kill my death to Oriel. I need to be careful when they move around like this. They're quite dangerous. $59. We didn't get a single additional bonus in a while. So 90. Do we get the bonus now? Yes, okay, 0 movement. Finally, we're completely muffled. This is one step further. And should be good for us for a while. So now that we are muffled, we need to make a bit more, few more potions, invisibility potions. So let's get some near road, just to have it for next dungeon. And avoid, like, just to have them. Not having the invisibility potion is a death sentence for this build, so yeah. Why the why the slaughterfish is now saying things? Alright, let's have a look at the camp close by, see if we can do it. Still have some bonuses, so we should be able to do it. I want to see if they hear us when we cast Mental Burden. I need to understand if this is a Lalaland issue. Because again, I'm pretty sure that quiet casting means they should not detect the death of of their friends unless they are seeing them, right? Let's go inside. Anyway, complete muffled means that we should be able to do most of the quest at this point. It's just a matter to understand how we can kill enemies without being hurt. Like for instance with the dagger you can do it. So okay, we have one enemy here, perfect victim. Oh, they heard us, but I don't. Why would they hear us? Why would they hear us? Why game? How
I'll rip your heart out.
Yeah, okay, but that's not...
That's the last of them.
Through a fucking wall we got killed. We got killed through a
By Ismir, there's a killer about.
Yeah, there is a killer about.
Sovngarde, take your soul.
Ah.
I'll avenge your body. If you want anything in this life, you gotta take it.
Well, we close here today. Not happy with this, with the way they were hating us. Not good.